let's do a nice little casual match just to get us warmed up here.
First practice training.
Smart choice. I'm ready.
Sound. It was just head sound. Oh my goodness. I literally just had sound. Audio input capture. Okay. Oh, this sucks. I can't hear anything. Where is my sound? What the heck? I was doing just fine. I'll fix it in a second. Oh. Oh man, what am I waiting for? What? Oh, that's a platinum player. I kind of destroyed them, but where is my sound? I'm sorry, I gotta fix the sound. I need to hear the sound. I thought, why is there only one audio source here? Like, I'm sorry, I can't rematch you just yet. What is going on? Hey! I'm on live. My goodness gracious. I can't mute my mic. You need something? I still hear it though. I need to fix this.
I don't have time.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This will be a good fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Decides to go in with the target combo. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Still slugging it out here. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Box him with a target combo. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Got their eye on the air. Rushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Jumps in. Okay, they trade hits. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Hits him with a vagabond that pries him open with a shoryuken. Manages to block the jump in attack. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They both dropped them. The last round. It's now or never. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jumps it anti-air in the clutch. Shin has Shogeki to push forward. Turning it right up with a super. Player 1 pumps the brakes on the impact. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Connects with the throw. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Drops him hard. Charges up the plasma. A jump in solid anti-air. I can't. Are you kidding me? Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays.
Mike. Alright, here we are. Now we back in business. Let's take these characters. They trying to get me hype.
First online. Race match. Better practice training. Training room.
Let's
Smart
go.
choice.
I'm ready.
Now, find a new rival.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Time for a beatdown.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What's the play here? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Checks him with a projectile. Neither of them willing to back off here. That drive impact doesn't get through. Taking stock. Smart play to stop the opponent there. One combo can end this round. KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. There's an overdrive shorty. Shoots off a fireball up close. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Looking for a chance, rushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one will look to apply pressure here. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Alright, let's go.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Interesting.
This will be a good fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Lots of aggression from both sides. That drive impact is blocked. They are battling it out tooth and nail with no one having a clear advantage yet. Trying to figure out who will make the first move here. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is turning out to be and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Taking stock. Player one might have just shifted this round into high gear. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to an in there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Gets the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That drive impact doesn't get through.
What was that?
Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Going in. Player one will need to play it conservative. It's a good spot to use the super. Giving him the boots with knee press nightmare. Jumps up, experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps, drops them. Shreds them with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Close range projectile. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in. Clutch, anti-air. jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Player one out goes close scuffle, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Fastest hits and the pressure builds. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Here comes Burns out. Looking for a good putting the cherry on top. Yo, that 2009 callback. The final push of the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in the fight.
Another fight is coming your way.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. All right. Uses the parry. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Let's offer projectile to waste time. Gets the jump in. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will this super art connect? Player two in trouble with no drive. In there! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Parries the projectile. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Takes a trip. Takes them all the way to the... Player hits them with a stopping pop. They can't squander this punish counter chance. What'll have burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Switches it up. Pokes with a medium kick. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
She about to make me lose her, ain't? That's crazy.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the counter in. Decides to go in with the target counter. Difficult situation for a throw. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Taking some in there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Gets the jump in. Strings it all together. Closes the gap. Super clutch corner switch. Both fighters planning something? Long range fireball to break the silence. Jingu Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in? Drive rush to keep it going. Medium kick hit overhead, but it won't work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This This can lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Amazing. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Doing some quick planning? And whiffs! They're wide open! Drops him hard! Player one needs to... This is gonna hurt! Ooh, you burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. The Senka hits! Crowns him from above! Crashes out the cage right there! This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Ugh, Tenka meets them air to air.
Me too.
Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done. Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
No rematches. Alright, what's going on?
What's wrong? Get up! Here comes a new challenger.
Hit all of them.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Backs them into the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. They break things off to take a quick breather. Squeezes the gauge. Decides to meet them in the air. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Nearing the end. Where's the drop? Burnout activates. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Shoryuken? Shows a medium kick. Player one, and blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player one will look to a nice counter. A quick brief, a super art. The super doesn't hit. They're trading attacks. Goes for the jump in. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Experiencing burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I'll just take my L.
Here comes a new challenger.
Why is it so hard to get past?
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Show me everything you have. This will be a good fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. Player one has the life lead. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets the counter hit throw. Taking stock. In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is opening up and gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Chucks them with the projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or be experiencing burnout? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. What'll happen here? Burnout dissipates. There's a change of size. Looking for a hole. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They are letting it fly from the get-go. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Barely blocks the jump in. Jump drops them. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. A jump in? What are they gonna do? Crowns them from above. Medium kick into. This can lead to some big damage. Player wants more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Super! Burnout closes it out.
Nicely done.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
This for everybody. That was so stressful, man.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Gets a chance with that jump in. Player 2 with the life lead. Got their eye on the air. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The jump-in is denied. Okay, they trade hits. Life lead opens up. Flicks out the blade to creep KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. Big counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive rush to keep it going. A quick breather. Still slugging it out at this range. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Checking their reactions with a fire, knocked them out of the air. Throws a fireball. Good somersault kick. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue. Somersault kick stops them cold. Switch sides. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Both sides getting ready. Like, this is gonna hurt. This is a complete closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
See, my heart is this too nerve-wracking.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Decides to go in with the target combo. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player two needs to use the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going in? Not much life left, but their drop, this is gonna hurt. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Ashina Shogeki to push forward? That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I've been fit. No rematches. I just want to move on.
No! Horia!
Now, find a new rival.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Bring the heat!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides looking for an opening. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Good anti-air. Has the radar up and running. Knockdown. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Experiencing burnout. Player one chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checking their reaction to the fireball? Who's going to start things off? Long low attack hits. Pries them open with a Shoryuken. From up above. Scrapping it out up close. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Looking to impress with this in there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. That barely connected, but it still counts. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Jumps? One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. What'll happen here? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Going for the pin zone with a stop and pop. A huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Well-timed corner switch. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Super hard on goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Checking their reactions with a fireball? Gets the jump in. Throw leaves them wide open. All in with a rush. Impact squashed. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Throws that off. Play breaks it. We use Adam turning it right up with the super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. The super connects. Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 can't use any spares of burnout. They are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
That's what I'm talking about. Another Akuma back to back.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Nice solid counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Oh, whiffs the throw. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Taking stock. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they pries them open with a Shoryuken. Sneaks in above. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown. And whip! They're wide open. Good instincts to spend resources while they have. This is gonna hurt. Panic the low. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home.
Heck yeah, let's
See if they can build themselves a streak.
Nah, I'm done for the night. Done for the night. We got promoted. I'm done for the night. Oh. Let's go. Alright, let me chill. For the night. Actually, let me stop the stream on